Make an exception. We've then got two areas that we're watching in the tropics for low-end chances of development. The first one that we've been talking about, Invest 90. This is going to move across Florida. And the other is in the eastern Pacific, kind of an area we were talking about yesterday within that Central American gyre. You can get areas to develop in both basins from that gyre. Looks like we might get one to break off and move into the eastern Pacific. But the one of more interest to us is in the eastern Gulf off the west coast of Florida. There is very little chance of any development as it is in the Gulf and then moving over Florida. No organization, really just an unorganized area. Thunderstorms certainly bringing them some heavy rainfall. We're looking at the buoys, kind of a broad area of kind of that anticyclonic rotations or cyclonic rotation. So there may be some kind of little surface low trying to form, but it's going to struggle in a very hostile environment. Eventually that system will move into the open Atlantic waters, and that may be where we could see some further development, probably not until Thursday or Friday. Here's what's going on across the Gulf of Mexico. We got strong wind shear and very dry air. If we keep the Gulf looking like this all year long, or at least through the rest of hurricane season, we'd be in great shape. Very hostile out there, and most of the model guidance indicates that kind of broad low may try and organize a bit more once it gets further into the Atlantic. Now for us, we could be trying to see something try and form down in the Bay of Campeche from within that Central American gyre. Really all that is going to do for us is help enhance that tropical moisture surge our way toward the end of the weekend and next week. Not really looking at anything developing. What we're looking at is what will be heavy rainfall over Florida, eventually moving our way, possibly starting Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. The models, though, are still not in great agreement with just how much rainfall we see, where exactly that swath of some of the heaviest moisture actually goes. This is what the GFS is indicating. Maybe some of those scattered storms and certainly more cloudiness beginning on Father's Day Sunday and sticking with us Monday and on into Tuesday. The Euro, maybe not quite as much rainfall, but at least there is agreement with the cloud cover and moisture surging our way, so we will begin to see our rain chances increasing. The big question is just how much. This is kind of an amalgamation of models. We're looking at down in South Florida, from central to South Florida, anywhere from 5 to 10 inches of rainfall. Now for us, we could see anywhere from 3 to even 4 to 5 inches of rainfall, but that really would not begin until Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we could see some rainfall accumulations in that excess of 3 to 5 inches. That could lead to some flooding. As of right now, though, Weather Prediction Center not going out 7 days and not highlighting anything in across the North Gulf Coast for any kind of flooded concerns. We'll be watching that again. Not really looking at a threat of tropical development. We'll have to watch for the heavy rainfall threat. As far as rainfall goes today, it was all down along the Bayou and coastal parishes, and a lot of that activity is already starting to wind down. Elsewhere, we've been under mostly sunny skies, currently at 91 degrees with a dew point of 70. Pretty typical, nothing extreme at the moment. Our high today was 92, only 2 degrees above our average, although that morning low of 81. We don't cool off much. But boy, look at the temperatures down along the coastline because of the clouds and rainfall stayed in the 70s and 80s for a good part of the day. There is a weak frontal boundary down south. That front was kind of right over us during the day yesterday. As it did move south, it did allow for some slightly less humid air to move in, and there was a period where the dew point at Kenner was into the upper 60s. Again, nothing dramatic, but it was something. So the next couple of days, fairly normal weather. By the end of the week, we're going to see this ridge of high pressure building in. That will likely send us into the more mid to upper 90s. Those are the actual temperatures, not heat indices, and a lot of sunshine. Then that high is actually going to shift and center more over the Carolinas. That too will kind of help send that surge of moisture our way, and we're looking at a certainly cloudier and wetter period starting on Father's Day and heading into the start of next week.